Set 21177, The Creeper Ambush, is a LEGO Minecraft set within the minifig sub-theme. It comes with 72 pieces, 2 minifigures. It is for the ages of 7 and up and was released January 1st, 2022. It retails in Canada for $13.99 Canadian, in the US for $9.99 US, in the UK for £8.99, and in the rest of Europe for €9.99 up to €12.95. So, very tiny set. I don't think I've ever done one this small before, and I'm doing this because I happen to have it, and I sort of would like to do something other than the incredible, amazing sets I always do. I feel like I should scale back to a small one, to, just to see what I think of it. One that actual children would play with, not just adult children such as myself. So, you can find the LEGO logo on the top left of all sides of the box except for the very bottom. Front of a box has a nice large picture of a Minecraft world with a set sort of imposed on it. You have the Minecraft logo to the right in the middle top there. You have the information on the left with a little sort of pig, Minecraft pig on the right. On the back, you have 2 main pictures. One is, little pig in the set, little pig just slightly off it, and Steve going after an exploding creeper. And then above that, you can see the actual action that when you push down on a little tab, the piece of land will fly off. The creeper exploded, kaboom, bits of blocks are gone. On one side, you have the Minecraft logo on the top middle. Below that, you have a warning that due to small parts, there's a potential choking hazard if children 0 to 3 consume them, so you gotta watch out for that. On the other side, you have a Minecraft logo top middle, and you have the name of the set in 2 other languages. On the top, you have where the components are made and distributed, and the actual size indicator is the Creeper minifig. And on the bottom, you have all the usual recycling, UPC, and trademarks informations, and the Mojang, Mojang Studio logo on there. So, very simple, very small box. It is a tab box, so single tab. If you can even push in the tab, yep, like that. And then you just pull it open to get to the set. I don't really expect anything special, and I don't really see a need to actually skip ahead, because all the parts are extremely simple, and a pair of instructions that are not bent. Oh my god, for such a small set, that is a rarity there. But, so, within the set, you get 2 bags. You have 3 flat 6x6 plates. One of them is a medium stone gray, another is a blue, and another is a bright green. And then you have the instruction booklet, very small thing. So first 2 inside pages detail the LEGO instructions building app, which will give you everything from building instructions from 2010 and upward, with a couple themes slight years earlier. And it's very easy, all PDF instructions, and you can even do like 3D views of instructions, models as they're being built up. Really cool. It's far easier to use and a little more versatility for how you can view the instructions, but the LEGO site, the actual find a replacement instruction support page, will have a lot more going back to 1996. So you get less variety with the app, but it looks a lot more interesting. So you have a feedback and win page on the back, so you can enter a survey on the LEGO site telling them what you liked, didn't like, or what they could improve on a set, and you're entered in a chance to win a free LEGO set. You have 2 pages of parts. One page here has a rebuild the world thing with a person on a motorcycle. It actually looks really interesting. It'd be interesting to see that built into a set. And the other page has a couple other sets, a little bit ocean monument, mushroom house, a little bunny farm, some set but I can't remember the name of, and then you have the little fox to scale, or a really large fox, which I almost got, but I usually hold out for the nether stuff. And that's it. So for packaging, I'm going to give packaging I'm going to give it a 4. There was nothing incredible, but nothing special. You don't get, amazing things like you'd find in the Titanic, Coliseum, or other Star Wars UCS sets. But there was nothing wrong. None of the instructions were bent. They're just nothing bad. So it gets a 4. It's average packaging. There are timestamps in the description below where you can skip ahead to different parts of the video. If you don't like the time-lapse or you just want to see what I think about the set, you can do that. And I will be watching a video on the laptop in front of me, and that can look a little weird when I speed it up, because I look up occasionally and it just can look weird. So let's get into it. Okay, so here's the set. You have a couple little extra pieces left, nothing really special. You have 2 minifigures. So you have Steve. He has purple adult legs. He has a sort of light blue torso with a tiny bit of a little pixel print up here to indicate actual skin. He has a light blue arms, nougat colored hands. He has a square head, as all Minecraft ones do, a brown, dark brown square head with a print on for the Steve face. And then you have the creeper, who has a creeper legs sort of in mid-walk. He has little plates on the side with a explosion color on them. And then you have a square head with a red square head with a creeper print on the front. For exclusive parts, you have a figurehead number 45, which is a square creeper head, and a 1x2 flat tile with the creeper explosion. Those are exclusive prints to the set. And the animal legs number 1, which is of the creeper body, is a exclusive color in a bright red. It has never been before. So that's it for exclusive parts. You also get a little chicken piece. Very simplistic build there. A square crafting table here, a baby pig, and a bit of iron ore, and then you get the actual set. It is a very, very simple thing, and sometimes simple is better. In this case, I have had a bunch of Minecraft sets. I've actually reviewed a few that didn't have very good mechanisms, and it pops off like there's an explosion. That's really all it does. It's quite a fantastic little thing because it just works. Push down, thing pops off. Unlike some of the other ones where it either sort of gets stuck midway or doesn't even do it half of the time, which I have had in those reviews. I'll link the other 2 reviews in the description below. I think both of them were for nether ones. One was with a portal, and one was whatever I can't remember what the forest, the nether forests were called, but one of them's there where one of the trees is supposed to explode with TNT, but it doesn't even work half the time. So I'll link those below. But this is a nice little set, a little sugar cane here. You have a bit of stone, a poppy flower here, but a little grassland, sand going into ocean. It's a very simplistic set. Very simple. I sort of like it. I always liked the Minecraft ones because it does sort of go back to a similar time when, you know, you had maybe the odd thing like, you know, a flower piece, but then mainly it was just plates and bricks, and that was it, and that's how you would have to do the creativity in the set. So I actually really like that. For the build, I think I'm going to give the build a 3. It was a build that had really nothing special in it at all. It was a fun little thing. It's always fun to do these little Minecraft builds because you never quite know how they're going to quite work. You know that it's going to be simplistic, but it can always show you different ways to overlap the bricks to get different results intended, and so it's always the builds are always fun to do in these cases. The play is, I'm going to give the play a 3. There's a little bit of play. The chicken, the pig, you have Steve and the mid-explosion creeper, you have the actual piece that comes flying off, crafting table, iron. There is a fair bit of play in here, so I am going to give it a 3 there. For the display, I'm going to give display a 2. It's an okay display. It would make like a nice little scene in a corner of a shelf, maybe near some other grandiose sets, just to, you know, have a little simplistic thing there. It's not the most incredible display ever by any means, but it is a fun little thing just to have there, and it would look neat. It would definitely look really cool combining it with a lot of other Minecraft sets to make one mega display, but by itself, I'm going to give it a 2 because it would be a sort of a little neat little display on the shelf. Nothing grand, but just a nice little thing. And the value for the pieces that you're getting at the price, piece price is either it's either sort of okay or it's not really very, depending on where you are, for, you know, $13, 14 Canadian, or even 10 US for 72 pieces. I guess a 10 US one is sort of good, but I mean Canadian, we tend not to think about how much it actually costs in US. We sort of just, you know, everyone looks at their own currency and goes, why is it so expensive and why do they get it so cheap? They never really think about, well, this is currency's value is to this currency's value. So piece to price is either sort of meh or just not great. You do get really, the only one here is the minifigure for exclusivity is the Exploding Creeper. And I think it would be interesting. It would actually be a really interesting thing in for people who do stop motion, Lego Minecraft stop motion. This would be a definite to have set, because it would allow you to utilize a new minifigure to get just a little bit more sort of authentic Lego transition on an Exploding Creeper that you could have in there. But I think I'm gonna give value a 3. There is a little bit of value in it. This is mainly for children. This isn't going to be for people who are looking for a set to hold, to buy like 100 of these small ones and then hold them for later for value to go up. I don't think that this is that valuable of a set, but for a child, this is definitely a nice, fun little set, and it's definitely at a okay price, so I am going to give it a 3. Who the set's for? Mainly for children, honestly. I could see a stop-motion person using this in the Exploding Creeper in their little short video, and I could see someone who really wants to just add a little something to a mega Minecraft display. But other than that, there's really nothing special about it. It's mainly just for the children. And with that, I will see you all next time.